Hey guys, Coach Mike back with you with Coach's Corner, going over the week of June 16th. Real quick, happy Father's Day to all the incredible dads that are part of this community. Appreciate you guys very much. Secondly, Coach and manager Jenna McVeigh will start her coaching this week. She'll be coaching every day this week and different class times across the board. So welcome her. Of course, coming into a new community can always be a little intimidating, a little nervous, but we're happy to have her and she's gonna settle in great. So make sure to get to know her and welcome her. Looking at this week's programming, Monday, we're gonna start with a little bit of Olympic lifting with the hang squat clean. So that'll start with the deadlift and then right into a hang squat clean. And we're gonna add a little bit of capacity work there, doing 3 bar facing burpees, a bit of a primer for the workout that follows. So we're doing an EMOM 8 of that, followed by a 10-minute AMRAP. It's gonna have some handstand push-ups or overhead pressing. So trying to build some overhead pressing strength tomorrow. And then we'll lighten the load greatly and we'll do 5 hang squat cleans. Preferably those will be unbroken. So choose the way you can do those unbroken, and then 7 bar facing burpees, okay? That'll be a 12-minute AMRAP, and the goal there is to get close to about 6 to 7 rounds, okay? And then looking into Tuesday, we're gonna work on some skill work. We're gonna carve out some specific time to work on some toe to bar progression, building our core and hip flexor strength. So we'll be doing 16 sets, small sets of either toes to bar, toes to ring, GHD sit-ups, or some variation of a V-up. So look for good shapes there, good mechanics there. That's the stimulus, that's the emphasis there, okay? Try to get your mind off a certain number and turn that focus and intent to good form, good mechanics, okay? That'll pay off in the long run. And then we're gonna follow that with some row intervals, all right? So some monostructural work. We have 5 rounds of a 1,000 meter or 900 meter row, or your scaled metric from there with a 1-minute rest, okay? Here's the goal for that workout, guys, is we want negative splits, okay? What does that mean? That means your fastest round is gonna be your last round. Your slowest round is your first round. So every row set should become progressively faster and faster, okay? Wednesday is gonna be our heavy day. We're gonna continue on with week 7 of our back squat cycle. We'll be maxing out next week. So this week, we're gonna be lightening load just a bit, upping the overall volume. We'll be doing 4 sets of 8 back squats. We won't be prescribing a percentage this week, rather an RPE of about 7 to 8, all right? So again, RPE 8 means after that 8th rep, you should have at least about 2 more reps in the system, all right? So it's not quite an 8 rep max. We're doing 4 sets of 8 with adequate rest in between. And then we have a real fun, quick, odd object farmer's carry challenge, an 800 meter farmer's carry for time with a 12-minute time cap, all right? So you'll want to be strategic there. The first 400 is going to feel pretty good, pretty fast. That last 400 is going to be very challenging. So make sure to break often. And then Thursdays, we're getting into some Olympic technique work. So we get to program the snatch. Excited. Jenna's coaching 3 classes that day. So I feel very confident in programming some more Olympic lifts for the community in a controlled environment, controlled setting, where we're gonna take basically the entire hour with a really great warm-up, general warm-up, a real good specific warm-up with the Bergner warm-up, and then we're gonna get into every minute on the minute for 15 reps, 15 sets. We're gonna do 1 snatch complex. So we're gonna do 1 power snatch from the ground, solidify that bar overhead, and then do 1 overhead squat, all right? We haven't done overhead squat in a while, so It's a tool that I think shows a lot of faults in an athlete: mobility, coordination, core strength, all that good stuff. So, and then Friday, we got a little bit of odd object strength. We're gonna do some sandbag holds, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 10 sets. Choose your weight wisely and make sure we roll those ribs down. We squeeze those glutes, squeeze those quads. Good kind of standing hollow position is what we're looking for there. And then we got a nasty triplet on Friday, all right? So we're gonna go AMRAP for 3 minutes. We'll do 5 dumbbell thrusters. We want those to be unbroken. 5 chest-to-bar pull-ups, and then 25 dumbbell unders. You'll do that for 3 minutes continuously. Then you're gonna rest for 3 minutes, okay? So your rest to work ratio is even, which means the intensity is gonna be pretty high, and you should be able to push the pace on that. And then we're gonna do that for 4 total rounds, scoring as many rounds and reps as possible. Like most weeks, I don't have Saturday put in. I like to kind of look at what the weather's doing and kind of see how we're feeling come Thursday. But it'll be a fun partner workout. Hoping to see how the shoulders feel, because I'd love to do some bench press, and then a fun little partner workout on Saturday. So that's all I got for you guys this week. I'm really excited to see some faces. Do me a favor, remember, this doesn't work unless you do, okay? If you work, if you show up and you put in the work, and you're smart with your form, and you're smart with your intensity, okay, you are going to see results, okay? I cannot truly think of another gym that comes close to be able to offer the level of fitness we do. And I don't consider any gyms competitors, but whether it's Orange Theory, whether it's a different CrossFit gym, whether it's F45, whether it's Cycle Bar, none of them are doing the variety of workouts that we're doing, from zone 2 to skill work to strength work to high intensity work. We've been doing this a long time, guys. We know how to get you fit, but again, it doesn't work unless you do. So make sure you get in here, all right? Hydrate, eat clean, okay? 1 ingredient foods, keep it simple, and listen to your body, all right? Listen to your body. And then, of course, if you can squeeze in some mobility work, yoga work, breath work, or meditation, guys, all of that, okay, is part of the fully functional system, and it's gonna make you feel better and work out harder. And then what other announcements we got? This Wednesday, we start our Legends Plus program for a class every Wednesday from 10:45 a.m. to noon, specifically for humans over the age of 65. All right, so if you know a neighbor, aunt, uncle, coworker, maybe it's your mom or dad who's over that age, this is going to be a much less intense. So this isn't like the Deb Perneys and the Frank Hardys and Rob Garrisons.